We often hear that a spark of physical chemistry is the ultimate sign you've found the right relationship. But across decades of clinical work, a very different reality emerges. Lasting connection isn't forged through a chemical rush at all. This diagram illustrates the intimacy pyramid. It maps out how a healthy relationship actually develops, showing that deep connection is a sequential process, built layer by layer from the ground up. Looking at the very bottom of the pyramid, the foundation relies entirely on a prerequisite environment of safety and courage. Without a space where someone feels safe to exist exactly as they are, the higher levels of emotional and psychological intimacy simply cannot hold weight. When a couple builds a relationship out of order, leading with physical intimacy before establishing emotional trust, they create a bond that lacks a stable base. Eventually, that unsupported bonding turns into feelings of entrapment, deep resentment, or a total relational collapse. To maintain that baseline of safety, we have to practice something called weather checking. This means stepping back to observe the behavioral patterns of a relationship over time, rather than reacting to a single sunny day or isolated argument. As you observe, you will encounter misbehaviors. These are mistakes or failures to follow through, but they are met with complete honesty and a willingness to change. When partners have a growth mindset, acknowledging a mistake becomes a forward-moving process that creates accountability. There is a stark difference between a misbehavior and a red flag. Red flags are ongoing patterns that signal safety is actively being compromised, characterized by a persistent lack of accountability. You can recognize this stormy relational weather when you see cycles of repeated lying, gaslighting, or defensive anger the moment a concern is raised. When a trusted person engages in repeated secrecy or dishonesty, it shatters that foundational safety, resulting in betrayal trauma. This type of injury destabilizes your perception of truth and turns your entire world upside down. In the wake of that broken trust, feelings of intense anxiety, obsessive overthinking, and hypervigilance set in. This intense physical reaction is the normal biological response of a nervous system trying to protect itself from an unsafe environment, rather than any kind of personal weakness. Experiencing betrayal trauma is essentially like being hit by a truck. It destroys your sense of self and your life's purpose, leaving behind a debris field that requires a completely new foundation to be rebuilt. Surviving that impact leaves the nervous system in a state of hyperarousal, where the body's alarm system begins to ignore logic. This creates an internal division where instinct overrides your identity, effectively robbing you of choice. Healing, then, is the process of reclaiming agency, one small decision at a time. This graphic illustrates the chemical scale, mapping out what happens biologically when fear and trauma hijack the brain. As emotional chemicals flood your system, they push you down the scale, severely lowering your access to logic, impulse control, and your own sense of identity. That chemical flood often triggers what is called a satanic spin. This chart outlines that destructive loop, where intense, reactive feelings are immediately matched by negative, subliminal thoughts, locking the brain into a cycle of addiction or trauma. To break that loop, you must interrupt the cycle at the thought level. The first steps are to notice it, recognize the physical trigger in your body, and then name it, explicitly calling out the specific sensation or lie you are believing. Once you have named the lie, you can flip it to a grounding truth about who you really are. Finally, you find it, meaning you actively choose a value-aligned action to take right then, instead of defaulting to a fear-based reaction. You simply cannot think your way out of a chemical hijack. You have to regulate your biological state first to restore the clarity needed to make a real choice. This level of self-regulation is critical because you cannot build healthy intimacy with someone else if you are disconnected from your own identity. One of the fastest ways to regain clarity under pressure is by using identity statements. These are predetermined phrases designed to shift your psychology back to your core values when things get tense. A strong identity statement is truth-based and written in the present tense. For example, instead of focusing on a struggle, you would anchor yourself by saying, "I am radiant, discerning, and faithful." In the Eternal Warriors training system, individuals use these statements as literal rescue phrases. When physical attraction runs high or the fear of rejection sets in, repeating these truths keeps you anchored and prevents you from abandoning your boundaries. Grounded dating and connection shouldn't be a performance to prove your worth to someone else. They are opportunities to choose a partner wisely, operating from a place of secure, established identity. This flowchart breaks down a specific engine for growth known as the DPAR system. It stands for Discover a Problem, Plan a Response, Act on it, and Reflect on the Outcome. In a mature, healthy relationship, partners don't use this system to critique each other. Each person applies DPAR to their own behavior, sharing their self-awareness so they can be known and supported rather than judged. Relational guardrails like boundaries protect your personal dignity and future trust. They ensure that the development of connection never comes at the expense of your own agency or values. Taking on the mindset of an eternal warrior in your dating life equips you to navigate complex emotional landscapes. You develop the ability to discern red flags quickly and the self-mastery to avoid crashing out when triggered. Far from restricting a relationship, maintaining those firm boundaries actually creates freedom. By preserving a baseline of respect and emotional governance, you provide the exact safety required for deep intimacy to flourish. The work of regulating chemistry and reclaiming identity aligns with a larger spiritual restoration. By applying these patterns of honesty and self-mastery, you invite the healing power of Jesus Christ to repair the spirit where human effort reaches its limit. Through Him, new beginnings become a practical reality. When you commit to building a personal foundation based on honesty and intentional self-mastery, you actively increase your capacity to form resilient, Christ-centered relationships. By doing the work to establish truth, enforce boundaries, and anchor into your identity, the story doesn't end in the wreckage of betrayal. That disciplined effort rebuilds the foundation into a safe, peaceful environment.